TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Introducing first to my right from Tijuana, Mexico, Lacey Lane.
Now, both of these have actually had experience in Mexican-style wrestling, so I am interested to see how aerial both of these fighters get.
817 Fuego Del Sol.
You heard it right there again. Mr. 817 held the Sabotage World Championship for 8 minutes and 17 seconds before having to face Erica Torres, after having to face Heather Monroe. Again, Torres assisted by the LTO, ultimately costing Fuego Del Sol the Sabotage World Championships.
Fuego Del Sol making his debut in the Chikara Young Lions Cup just a few weeks ago, so you know he has to have some momentum coming out. And look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, careful, buddy. That's our senior official, Karina Kyle, man. You can't exactly be doing that to her.
Of course, Lacey
seems to be having fun, but he is a high-risk athlete. Last weekend, he chipped his tooth and also dislocated his finger, but he said that he is here, and he is tough, and he's loving it all.
Lock up here is Lacey Lane into a nice wrist lock here as she takes early control of this match. Fuego, though, not a problem getting out of it. Backflip there by Fuego and a reversal now. Again, both these high flyers, super technical wrestlers, again, trained in multiple styles of wrestling.
Look at that. Did you see that?
Into a pin combination here.
I have never seen anything like that before in my life.
Fuego's going to roll her up for a pin of his own. Just a 1 count, though, as these two wrestlers trading quick pins early on.
Oh, beautiful hurricanrana by Fuego Del Sol.
Lacey Lane able to get to her feet rather quickly, though, and
then a
fires back, but Fuego lands on his feet as well.
Oh.
As both had the same idea, going for drop kicks, and both with a nice stare and a standoff there.
Looks like they have everybody's attention now.
Not only do they seem to be compatible in styles, but also in their gear.
They both have some very beautiful gear.
Yeah, almost. Fuego going for a show of sportsmanship here, but Lacey Lane not quite having it.
Careful, Fuego. Careful, buddy.
Lacey Lane.
Oh!
Huge shot to the back of the head of Fuego.
Is very tough, and she really wants to just fight. She's not in it for the games.
She almost took his head off with that back elbow.
Reversal there by Fuego. Lacey Lane goes up and over. Roll through there and up. Ooh, a double kick to the.
Oh.
And now a shot to the
Great
side.
offense by Lacey Lane here to start this contest off. What was that?
Look at the footwork of Lacey Lane and sending Fuego Del Sol flying across the ring, and the crowd showing their appreciation.
Ooh, Fuego with a little elbow of his own, 2 in a row. Then a switch over. Oh, look at that. Great agility by Lacey Lane to sneak out of that hold. Wow!
You could hear the clap against his chest. I can just see the breath falling out of
Here
him.
1 and kick out at just before 2 there by Fuego Del Sol.
You know, originally Lacey Lane was supposed to face Isla Dawn. Unfortunately, due to some health issues, Isla Dawn not able to join us tonight. So, you know, we picked Fuego Del Sol. The guy has a great background here in Sabotage Wrestling. I couldn't think of a better opponent. Ow! I couldn't think of a better opponent for Lacey Lane, but he is taking quite the whooping. Ah!
And another shot across the chest as a smile creeps across the face of Lacey Lane. Sends Fuego into the corner here, and Lacey Lane throwing some big shots there as Fuego fires back with a kick of his own.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Lacey Lane taking over now. Fuego with some innovative offense there. Now a reverse grab here. Hold on. He could go into that cradle maneuver here, and look at the torque on the back of Lacey Lane.
Some spectacular lucha on display by both these fantastic athletes.
A pin here and a 2 count before Lane able to kick out.
Referee Karina Kyle, she has her hands full with this one. I don't know how. I mean, she was able to handle ACH versus Cody Lane, but these two have just been like non-stop action all night, and I think it's only going to be more non-stop.
Fuego now checking in with the referee, make sure those hits are okay, but Lacey be able to handle herself. A kick to the gut there of Fuego. Fuego, though, with a knee to the gut of his own.
That knocked the wind out of me.
Up and down goes Fuego. Kick through and a
beautiful
standing moonsault there by Fuego into a pin here. As Lacey Lane just barely able to get her shoulder up there.
Beautiful shooting star by Fuego Del Sol, and now he has Lacey right where he wants her. He needs to stop wasting his time talking to Karina Kyle, though. He needs to focus on Lacey Lane, just like this crowd has, getting behind her, chanting her name.
Again, Lacey Lane making her Sabotage debut here in Austin, Texas at Come and Take It Live, trying to get the crowd back into it, but Fuego Del Sol not letting up. It's a big jawbreaker there across the knee, and Fuego now sweeps the leg.
We've seen Fuego in quick speed all night.
A huge DDT as Fuego now going to go in for the pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Lacey.
Joanne, and I know you've seen Fuego a ton of times already, but I believe this might be your first time seeing Lacey Lane. What are your thoughts on her so far?
I can already see how tough and determined she is. Each of her strikes has been met with such intentionality that I am just like impressed with the level of pain that Fuego is enduring tonight.
And a big forearm shot there by Lacey Lane. Staggers and a spear through the ropes now as Lacey Lane trying to pull herself back into this match here.
Using that bottom rope as a springboard to get full extension on that spear.
Hold on, Lacey Lane looks like she's warming up the band as she goes flying across with a huge knee to the face of Fuego Del Sol.
That strong lucha I was mentioning earlier, strong style. She's using her kicks and knees.
And now Lacey Lane back in control of this match as she drags Fuego Del Sol out into a pinning combination here. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2.
You know, Lacey Lane barely 5 feet tall, but striking Fuego Del Sol like a 7-footer. She has knockout power.
Lacey Lane over the top, but Fuego kicks the legs out from Lacey Lane. And now, and almost a 619 of his own there over the top rope. Fuego now back doing a backstabber off the middle rope there. Fuego going to roll over into a pin here. 1, 2, and Lacey Lane kicks out.
Super intelligent move by Fuego Del Sol after hitting the backstabber to roll Lacey Lane away from the ropes to prevent her from breaking the pin, but still able to kick out at 2.
Hold on, though. Fuego Del Sol looks like he may be going up top. We know he's a high flyer. Fuego up and over, lands on his legs, though, is Lacey Lane, and a big super kick there by Lane. But hold on, into a backstabber version. And a kick out now.
Absolute back and forth offense by these two. And Fuego wasting his time again. He needs to stay on top of Lacey Lane.
Again, Fuego Del Sol checking with senior referee Karina Kyle, asking just exactly how close was that 2 count. Very close, but just not enough to put away this Sabotage newcomer in Lacey Lane.
I have been super impressed by Lacey. She has not disappointed me at all tonight. Absolutely thrilled to see Lacey Lane here in Sabotage Wrestling, but Fuego Del Sol has been taking it to her. It's been a back and forth contest so far. What is this?
Fuego Del Sol coming over to Lacey Lane with a shot to the face there, and hold on. Lacey Lane dragging him back into the ring, though Fuego trying to fight out of it.
Lacey had actually measured Fuego.
Oh man. The middle turnbuckle goes Fuego's face. Lacey Lane not done, though. Sets him up on the top rope into a twist of fate there. Now into a pin here is Lacey Lane. 2 counts.
Oh, she got
3 counts. Wow. That was it. Lacey Lane defeats Fuego Del Sol again. Sol, a former Sabotage World Champion, but Lacey Lane able to get the victory out of nowhere.
TitleMatchNetwork.com